Think Hollywood exaggerates? Sorry, reality is even crazier. From armored beasts tearing 150 kilometers per hour across deserts to steel giants swallowing helicopters. These are the real war machines. Kicking off our journey, meet the insanely clever Humvee. This isn't your regular off-roader. Its clever wheel-to-track system lets it cruise smoothly on asphalt and tear through sand or mud without stopping. But if you think that's extreme, look next door. The GXVT, DARPA's futuristic off-road beast. This prototype can jump, scale steep slopes, and conquer terrain that would make a regular Humvee give up. Side by side, these two monsters prove that real-world battlefields are crazier than Hollywood ever imagined. Debuting at the 2019 Paris Air Show, the Arcus Scarabée shocks. An armored vehicle at an air show? Makes sense. It can be transported by planes, helicopters, even airdropped. On the ground, the Scarabée is no slouch either. It can hit nearly 120 kilometers per hour. And thanks to its four-wheel steering system, it can crab walk sideways to avoid exposing its vulnerable flanks. Inside, the vehicle accommodates 4 troops, 3 passengers plus a driver, powered by a diesel hybrid engine that combines punch with efficiency. The swing-out doors aren't just for style, they double as protective shields when soldiers disembark under fire. This electric buggy is tough enough to impress even the most battle-hardened soldiers. It's famous for its off-road skills, high maneuverability, and an arsenal of high-tech toys. On the roof sits a remote-controlled M134 minigun, capable of spitting out 6,000 rounds per minute. At the rear, there's a platform for a reconnaissance drone, perfect for scouting the battlefield. If an ambush happens, no problem. The 555 horsepower electric motor and a 322 kilometer battery range have got you covered. It tops out at 95 kilometers per hour and can haul up to 635 kilograms, enough for 4 fully armed troops. This is the Nikola Reckless, an electric buggy that's wild, reckless, and built for war. Developed by Rheinmetall, the Keeler is a mine-clearing beast, built to carve safe corridors for advancing troops. This monster can sweep hundreds of meters of ground per minute, turning deadly minefields into straight highways in no time. Weighing in at over 60 tons, the Keeler flattens anti-tank ditches and fortifications as if they were nothing more than sandcastles. It can hit speeds of up to 65 kilometers per hour, needs just a 2-person crew, and even offers remote control for ultra-dangerous missions. For self-defense, it packs a smokescreen system and a remotely operated 12.7mm machine gun. Bottom line, when the Keeler rolls out, laying mines is pretty much pointless. This German juggernaut will clear them all. Meet the Kaplan Hybrid, the armored vehicle that takes going green to the battlefield. Developed by FNSS, it represents a new chapter in hybrid military technology, blending diesel power with electric silence. What makes it special? Stealth. Its hybrid diesel-electric powertrain, paired with advanced electronic controls, allows it to move almost silently while keeping thermal signatures to a minimum. Perfect for reconnaissance and high-risk combat missions. Thanks to the insane torque of its electric motors at low speeds, the Kaplan accelerates like a race car, giving it a serious edge in battlefield maneuverability. And despite weighing nearly 20 tons, it remains nearly undetectable. Truly, a ghost warrior on tracks. Since 1995, UTV International has been building heavy-duty tracked vehicles that laugh in the face of tough terrain. The standout is the Voyager D12, an articulated hybrid all-terrain carrier that appeals to both the military and hardcore adventurers. It seats 12 passengers, with the cab up front and the engine tucked in the back, meaning less noise, fewer vibrations, and way more comfort for the riders. Performance-wise, it tops out at 60 kilometers per hour, hauls up to 5,200 kilograms, and shrugs off temperatures from plus 49 degrees Celsius all the way down to minus 45 degrees Celsius. Thanks to its fully sealed chassis, it can plow through rivers and flooded zones like it's no big deal. Saab's CB90 HSM is the upgraded successor to the legendary CB90, first launched in 1991 and famed for its lightning-fast amphibious assaults. The HSM sticks to coastal operations but brings much more power. Twin Scania diesel engines push out 1,200 to 1,600 horsepower, giving it speeds over 74 kilometers per hour and a range of 450 kilometers on a single refuel. Inside, it carries 21 troops, including 3 crew, with a refreshed interior that's more comfortable than the Spartan original. But don't be fooled. It can still mount everything from grenade launchers and heavy machine guns to thermal cameras and laser rangefinders. In short, faster, tougher, and smarter. No wonder the Swedish Navy plans to keep it in service for years. In Catalonia, Spain, one of the region's largest shipyards has rolled out a new coastal beast, the Arisa 4300 FIPV. Depending on mission needs, it can be built in naval-grade aluminum or advanced composites. At 40 meters long and 160 tons displacement, it packs 6,000 horsepower under the hood, enough to stay at sea for 20 days with a 20-person crew. Add in an 8-meter stern ramp for fast boat launches and integrated active-passive defense systems, and you've got a compact, multi-mission warship. Patrol, anti-smuggling, anti-piracy, troop transport, search and rescue, private security, you name it. The Arisa 4300 IPV can handle it. Meet the Lockheed C5 Galaxy, the largest strategic airlifter in the U.S. Air Force. This behemoth stretches 75 meters long, spans nearly 68 meters, and can swallow up to 6 MRAPs or several medium helicopters in a single load. Since the late 1960s, it has been everywhere. From resupplying Israel during the Yom Kippur War to powering Operation Desert Storm in 1991. Most impressively, a C-5A once set 41 world aviation records in just a few flights, including payload, altitude, and climb rate. In short, the C-5 Galaxy isn't just America's cargo giant. It once redefined what heavy lift meant in aviation history. If you've ever watched a Hollywood war movie, chances are you've spotted the bell-bowing Fi-22 Osprey. Some people wonder, are these things just movie props, or do they actually serve in the military? The answer, very much in service, and far more than just a cinematic star. This tilt-rotor hybrid blasts past 500 kilometers per hour, flies 1,600 kilometers, and lifts over 24 tons. It hauls 24 troops plus a 4-person crew, climbs to 7,000 meters, and still hovers like a chopper. The V-22 is used for air assaults, rescue missions, VIP transport, and even aerial refueling. The Maury Smart engineers gave their UAV a flashy title: Reconnaissance, Surveillance, and Precision Strike. But really, it's more like a compact flying command post. Packed with optical, infrared, and electronic sensors, it can spot terrain clearly, even from 9,000 meters up. It doubles as both a recon plane and an attack chopper, armed with smart missiles for pinpoint strikes. At 10.5 meters long with a 12-meter wingspan and an energy-saving system for longer flights, it's basically a piece of military tech straight out of sci-fi. The Escadron armored buggy is Integra's pet project for the Russian armed forces. Its mission: transport small strike teams for recon and the occasional sabotage op. Weighing 3 tons, it can blaze at 150 kilometers per hour and shrug off tough terrain thanks to a rugged frame and cold-resistant hybrid drive, smooth and stealthy all the way. Its bite matches its speed, a 12.7mm Cord heavy machine gun, plus Cornet anti-tank missiles. The driver rides in a single-seat armored capsule, a rolling safe box. In short, compact, fast, and seriously dangerous.